Today I'm sharing this little journal I made for my December Tsunami Rose design team project. And if you're not familiar with Tsunami Rose, she makes beautiful digital images and kits for junk journaling, planners, things like that. Lots and lots of beautiful, beautiful digital images, and I will link her Etsy shop below. I decided, and I'll try to list some of the kits I used in this little journal. I decided after being on the design team for a few months, I had a lot of images, either leftovers or scraps from things that I had made in the past. And I just picked up this little book, and I thought I would make a little junk journal with some of the scraps and some of the leftover parts of other kits that I had. So that's what I did. And I decorated the cover a little bit because the book is in pretty decent shape, the book cover, but it had a little bit, I needed to cover a little bit with that tape there, and I think that looks nice. So anyway, I'll describe how I made this briefly. It's really, really easy. I put the eyelets in here and this little string just to hold it together a little bit. I thought it matched the style of the little journal. Okay, so one thing I did print off is, this is from a digital kit from Tsunami Rose, and I printed it on cardstock and put half of it here and half of it here. I gutted the book, of course, and then I put some masking tape here to reinforce the spine. I usually put a little bit of cardboard in there too, but this time I didn't do that because this is just a little journal for myself and I wanted it to be really super quick, and I think it'll be all right like that. Then I glued some fabric down, as you can see. Then I glued the cardstock on top of that, and I think that looks really nice. And I had a lot of these pictures of couples, again from Tsunami Rose. I think if there's anything that's not from her, I'll let you know, but it pretty much all is. So I decided, well, I'll use some of those photos to kind of unify the journal, which I did kind of. So anyway, this little flip with the with her images again to decorate this little window envelope, and then I just printed out these pictures. I used her images on the back of the photos as well. Any photos that I used, kind of made it into a little tag, and I thought that was kind of cute. Put some more tape here to hold it together. And this is another little scrap that I just had left over, and I put it on there. Some crinkly paper. I tea-dyed this, and then I stamped on it. And this is a little, I made a little pocket, obviously, a little envelope that I obviously attached a picture of a couple. I think that's so sweet. And then I decided to put the extra little photos in this little envelope so I can use them in the journal later on to embellish my pages. And then I had a few extra little pieces from her kit that I also used. I actually shrunk these down a little bit smaller so they were the size of these photos. Since this is a small journal, I needed small little embellishments. So I'll just leave that for the moment. I have this little clip here that someone just recently gave me. It's so sweet. I thought I would put it there and use it somewhere in this journal. It's another image. I put another image. I made it into a tuck spot with a postcard. Everything's images, like I said, that I had mostly left over. Some cool paper that actually somebody gave me too. A book from a shorthand book. This is from an old ledger, and one day I sprayed it with some spray. And this is a little pocket too. I didn't put anything in there yet, as you can see. More images from one of her kits, which is the middle. I printed on both sides. And this is that journal, that ledger page, and I just really love, I don't know if you can see the design on there. I honestly, that's from a stencil, I think, or something. And I don't even remember how I did it, so that's kind of funny and sad in a way. There's that cool paper, more images, and a card with an image. I have a little fuzzy there. This is from one of her kits too. I think I just did that. Another little scrap. This is the other side of that crinkly paper. I had this little piece of sheet music. I had already turned it into a pocket, so I threw it in this journal. I thought it was perfect for that, and more little images I put in that little pocket. And then I made another little pocket with more images. And that's it. That's the end of my little journal. I think it's so sweet and such a quick, easy project. I made it in an afternoon. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.